Hello, hello. Am I live? Am I live? I don't know. Let me check.
Without Zorn, you are nothing. Unmatched power.
Powder. Oh, how's my... Okay, ideally I would like to go... I want to go ambusher ideally. Please give me Vander. No Vander.
Something need killing?
Piltover is a parasite.
This world is all I have.
Without Zorn, you are nothing.
Friends just get in the way. We do not die this day! Huh?
Scurry, weakling. Something need killing?
A conquered nation is a loyal one.
We do not die this day!
killing? Everywhere I go.
This is the part where you bleed.
Seems to be blood everywhere I go. Something need killing?
We are at war. Do not forget it.
Unmatched power.
Try to die with dignity.
Piltover is a parasite.
Oh yeah, I got taken. Okay. Where's that one as well? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and
This is for everyone I've lost.
Life is pain.
life is pain, apparently. Sure, weekend solo queue.
There should be blood everywhere I go.
Respect the Madonnas.
Friends just get in the way.
I'm doing this my way. I'm doing this my way.
The Madonnas.
The time of man has come to an end.
Death by my hand. I'm gonna knock 'em dead.
They'll never know what hit them.
Kiowa, Kiowa, Kiowa. Oh my lord, he's just healing, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax, relax. You wanna relax, mate? Oh, he's level 8. Fucking hell. Okay, I need to level up. Tactician's crown. Okay, Biatu up to Archer. Okay, doesn't Tactician's crown give you extra stuff? Yes, it does. Who should I give it to? Give it to the Vi or the Ambessa? Oh, this is not a good item for Vi.
Fight with dignity. This ends in ruin. Boom, baby.
And ruin.
We are at war. Do not forget it.
We are at war. Do not forget it.
Sacrifices must be made.
Ah.
Get done.
Headshot. Party people. Come third choice. What item do I want? I don't know, man. There's no bow, is there? Maybe I'll take that one. Yeah, I'll take this one. Boy wanna miss me, boy wanna bow bow, boy wanna. I don't fall for boys like you.
I found my hate in the
He's an
fire.
attack fighter, okay. I quite like Vi actually. I don't know how well this guy would do. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Here comes the punchline.
I yield to no one. Illuminate their lives. I yield to no one.
We are at war. Do not forget it. This will be my offering.
Respect the Madonnas.
Let's look at the anomaly.
Eat this!
Okay, that was. I mean, it was something. I mean,
Surrender to death. Submit. Without Zorn, you are nothing. Surrender to death.
I let my hands do the talking.
Accept your demise.
Okay, I got 2-star him. I want to 3-star this guy and that guy. And 2-star him and him. Or her and him. Feels like a man anyway.
Boom, baby!
Summoner.
For me? Get some!
Oh, ye live in Paris, sir. Who's this guy?
Done killing.
Conqueror. It's only 1-star.
Every web, a masterpiece.
A conquered nation is a loyal one.
We need some point dexters.
Only I yield to no The wrath of the Daughters!
We are at war. Do not forget it.
We are at war. Who says that? Do I want or this thing? I think I have this thing. Ah, I took it. Definitely. Okay. Where's that gonna go on it?
A conquered nation is a loyal one.
Friends just get in the way.
Need blood sample.
Friends just get in the way.
I will carve my name in their skulls.
Why did you do this?
Die with honor! Only fools bleed. Looking for me?
Rota Petras.
My quest beckons.
Something need killing? Come on and play.
I will not tolerate interference.
Someone scrape this idiot off the floor. Friends just get in the way.
Nothing.
This is for everyone I've lost.
I win.
Time to kill him.
Almost there, almost there.
Piltover is a parasite.
the Madonna.
Oh, how do you beat this guy? Artillerist, I just say more offense, bro. More offense. Okay, I get another item. Any good ones?
Amuse me.
Oh man, that was so bad. GG. The change in item was the difference maker there, eh? Do you want to listen to some music? I'm gonna get copyrighted if I play this one later. I think I'm forgetting something. Supernova. Moza FSR2 sim racing wheel. Oh yeah, there's a new sim racing wheel out today. Not today, but like new sim racing wheel out anyway. S. Weldon.
Perhaps
Mel
it's
will
time
grant you a
for
powerful
the era
14
of the
player
arcane.
health. Cool. Let's see. We are rebels in a heart, rebels in a heart. We are rebels in a heart.
The world has seen enough darkness.
Sorcerer. We're gonna ambush. Right, nothing good, really.
Something needs killing.
We are rebels in a heart, rebels in a heart, rebels in a heart. Any ambusher? Here we go, rebel, quick striker. Oh man. Here we don't have a single ambusher, man. When your first rebel dies. Trainer.
Something need killing?
Well, I mean, I could go ambusher.
Piltover will achieve its destiny.
Let's see what others I got. Enforcer. Conqueror. Going Conqueror.
The time of man has come to an end.
Rebels in a heart. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I got it. Yeah. Ah.
Weakling.
Attack the Reaper, attack Reaper, once I start attack.
Is harder than flesh.
Don't fall for boys like you.
Metal is harder than flesh.
Zon's with me every fight. This time's no different.
Alex Powell Railway. Gain 1 gold for every 3. Who's going quick strike? Oh, this guy's going quick striker, bro. Oh my lord, quick striker. Who's the other ambusher, huh? Oh, Smeech. You got Smeech. Oh man. Just get rid of that guy and should be game. Oh no, that guy's got massive health. It's 9,000 health. Oh, that's it. It's GG. Enforcer, Sentinel. Automata, any automata. It's okay, Kog'Maw. Gain a needlessly large rod. Oh yeah, that would be a good one.
Wars are messy. My clothes are clean. Good to the last drop.
Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum.
Looks like trouble.
Okay, this is not good. Talk that shit. Say on your lips. I want the Ambessa. Yep. Oh, come on.
to me.
Quake in fear, fledgling.
Wars are messy. My kills are clean.
We are rebels in a heart, rebels in a heart. Okay, I think I want the Enforcer or the Conqueror would be good. I really want is the Enforcer. What does the Enforcer get? Okay. Yep.
Time's just getting away. My quest beckons.
Respect the Madonnas. This ends in ruin.
Metal is harder than flesh.
Looks like trouble.
That is very tanky, man. How come it's always so difficult when I am? It's me, man.
You place your loyalty to me.
Okay, we have Dominator. Okay, I think we want is a Dominator. What I really want is a Mordekaiser.
Eat this! Looking for me?
I'm in love with the coco. And I could really do with some items on my nocturne. Firelight. We don't really have a firelight, do we? Wow, I do want the Mordekaiser. Rebels in a heart. We are rebels in a heart. Rebels in a heart. Was this such a good idea to get the Mord in instead of the other thing? Firelight. Right. We might make it somehow. What was this again?
Looking for me?
1, 2, 3, 5. This one. Oh fuck! I'm dead. Oh shit! If this guy goes berserk, I'm dead. This guy's dead as well. Will I be 5th instead of 6th? Time will tell. No, I'm 6th. Yeah. We are rebels in a heart, rebels in a heart, rebels in a heart.
Whatever, let's just start shooting.
I would like to go ambusher ideally, but let's see what we get.
Where are your friends? Mine are all around.
We the champions, Ligo.
Scurry, weakling.
Death is in bloom.
Oh, we have a Chinese driver in the top step of the podium. first, second, and third. Well, why is first shared by 2 drivers? I'm like, what the fuck?
Death by my hand.
Oh, looks like we're going Conqueror Pit Fighter again. Hey, up, butter.
Scurry, weakling.
This world is all I have.
Come and let me love you. Let me be the one to. After damaging a shield, gain 15% damage and for 3 seconds. Okay. Damage is going to be more amplified.
Death by my hand.
Oi. BF sword. I think I'll go with the stats, man. I'll go with the stats. Go with the stats. Chiming, hate me.
I found my hate in the fire.
I found my hate of fire. We are rebels in a heart, rebels in a heart. Rebels in a heart. Let's see what everyone's. Okay, we got Conqueror here. Oh, another guy going Conqueror. Another Pit Fighter. Doesn't matter, we're gonna go Pit Fighter Conqueror anyway. Hey. This guy. Yeah, that's myself.
By my hand.
Oh, it's a vertical stream. You don't want to watch that. Watchers has durability, doesn't it? Okay, yeah.
Blood everywhere I go.
The world has seen enough darkness.
This may hurt.
Come on and play.
I'm gonna knock him dead.
Physical damage, 30% sunder to targets.
conquered nation is a loyal one.
Piltover is a parasite.
Get your boy.
We are at war. Do not forget it.
I found my hate in the fire.
I will not tolerate interference. Death by my hand. Scurry, weakling.
We set the toe. We set the toe. I really wanted to go ambusher, man. It just doesn't come up, does it? Every 8 damage you deal to enemies you gain 2 gold. Okay, lose all champions on your board. No, I'm good. I don't want that. I get 2 gold. How good is that going to be? Hey, only time will tell that one.
Submit.
They say he. Where is the rail? There is the rail that I want. And there. My first loss, I think. Me thinking. I might lose the next round as well, you never know, eh? Who's my next opponent? Oh man, this Conqueror here as well, man. Oi, Renata, bro. Why the light? Oi, bye.
Time's just getting away.
Okay, Dem things, bro. Dem things. Maybe I should have gone for the Kog'Maw, man. More attack.
Unmatched power. Try to die with dignity.
Go to find my heart. My heart. Going to find my heart. Catch me if you can. Oh my, I didn't get a single kill here, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, who got the kill? Probably the Gangplank. Oh, damn it. We set the tone. We
Don't
set
give me every
the
fight.
tone.
This time's no different.
We set the tone. We set the tone. Okay, I'm just gonna hope to 2-star these lot, man. And I want to 3-star this guy as well and 3-star that guy. 3-star this guy. The Gangplank, the Swain, and the Draven.
This is the part where you bleed.
We fight for those who cannot.
Step 1, set a highlight. To the moonlight. Step 2.
I will not tolerate interference. Death by my hand. Sacrifices must be made.
The time of man has come to an end.
Marital law. Caitlyn and Bess are married? What?
somewhere?
I don't know about this, man. Okay, that didn't work out well, I did.
Something new.
Well, I got this guy now. Okay, this is a bit messed up.
Target in sight.
I would like...
Right where I want you.
We set the toe. We set the toe.
Friends just get in the way. Looking for me?
What place?
This will be my offering.
Enforcer. What enforcers do we have?
Where I want you. won't escape. Lady.
A conquered nation is a loyal one.
I'm doing this my way.
You wanna go?
The world kneels to the Megados! Surrender now! Freeze! Looking for me? Right where I want you.
Moza FSR 2 Sim Racing Wheel Hands-on Review. Feature rich and fantastic. Okay, that wasn't such a good round now, was it, eh? China, Chongqing, Day 2, multi-level city.
one step closer to
Okay,
greater
at least
understanding.
one of the rounds will be prismatic. Although I would prefer the first round to be prismatic. Let's put it in the center. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Secret number.
Weakling.
I'm gonna knock 'em dead.
This world is all I have. Those who judge condemn themselves.
We do not die this day.
Okay, I've never gone artillerist in my life. Oh my lord. Artillerist. Experiment. I don't think experiment artillerist works. Does bruiser artillerist work? I don't know, man. Come on, just beat him. There we go. Sorry now, sorry.
Incoming!
Don't bring me down.
They joined the wrong army. Pew, pew.
I'm gonna knock him dead.
You wanna go? This is the part where you bleed.
Bring on the bad guys.
Right, I want that. Oh, fuck, man. Alright, we're gonna have to go with this one.
Bring on the bad guys.
I had to sell scrap, man, scrap.
They joined the wrong army.
and say, hey, did it, Matt, wait, hey. So many bruisers, yo. Oh my god, I want the Elise. Where's the Elise? Oh, it's back there. Oh man, like, why is it every round they go... First time going artillerist. So far Tristano's been good. Wee. Oh man, I could've... Yeah, I want... No, I'm not, I'm lost. No, this is me. Yes.
Lima, Oscar Lima.
Whoa, so it's not just like a full item, it's like a component, man. Holy shit. So this guy gets 6 times how many of that is? 6 times 25. Boy. Inga minga yore. Ginga minga yo. What does that even mean? The strange world. Ginga minga. Light some vanilla. Wee.
Without Zorn, you are nothing.
Incoming.
Who's this? Nick JF. Nick. Oh, I want that guy.
Sean
I've got
is
him
the
now.
future.
But then how much do you actually want him? Scrap rear. 3.1, 2, 3. Okay, that's
Bring on the bad guys.
अरे चाहिने काम पनि गरेर अबिन यो मात्रै गरेर तेरो
Watch closely.
Minga minga yo.
They joined the wrong army.
You wanna go?
I'm gonna knock him dead.
Come get me. Don't wait.
Come at me with everything you've got.
Chill.
Class is in session. Zaun is the future.
This world is all I have.
Welcome to Zaun.
Gotta die sometime.
Don't blink. Stick back.
Oh my lord, I actually beat him.
This may hurt.
Everybody panic.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one. Please don't lose.
I'm bringing guns to the night.
This is gonna be rough. Trust me.
You didn't take the easy path. You blazed your own trail. Through late nights and early starts, you were hungry to learn, to grow. You're the real heroes. Your name's not always shouted in the streets, but we see you out there, learning, dreaming of a better world. To all those traversing the path of possibilities, we walk with you. Udemy, the power of possibilities.
Here we go! Here come the lights!
Act like an angel, dressed like
San.
crazy.
Hello viewers, for the past couple of months you might have noticed I've been using a Simagic wheel when playing Gran Turismo 7. This was an interesting experience for me because I've been using Fanatec for so many years and because Simagic technically shouldn't work on PlayStation. But I wanted to give you my thoughts and let you know whether or not I think this Simagic setup is something you should consider buying. So let's take a look at the gear that I have been sent kindly by Simagic. Firstly, the wheelbase. This is the Alpha U. This is the most powerful and top of the line wheelbase on offer from Simagic. And then they sent me 3 different wheels. The first of which is the GT Neo, which for the majority of this review is the one I will be using. We also have the GTS. This is the round wheel, ideal for rallying and for drifting. And last but not least, the FX Pro. This is the big boy and comes in at the more premium price. As for the pedals, I've gone for the P2000s, and these are a really good set of hydraulic pedals. There's also a few other accessories in there, but for the most part, that is what I am using. Now, in terms of installation, in terms of the wheel, you know, I had the Fanatec on this sim rig before. Taking that off and changing it was not too tricky, to be honest. Now, admittedly, it wasn't as quick as a finger click, but the wheel fits on quite nicely. It's quite a slim wheel, actually, given that it's the top of the line one from Simagic, but it fits on the rig just fine. The pedals, however, did take a little bit longer to configure to my exact liking, but to be honest, it took no more than a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours to put this together. Now, the question you're probably asking is, how does this work on PlayStation? Well, you need one of these. This is a Sigma Cortex. Now, excuse the funny name, but basically it's a little converter that makes this PC wheel work on the PlayStation. So there is an extra cost there. So how this works is quite simple. Rather than plugging your wheel straight into your PC, you plug it into this and then into the PlayStation, and that should do the trick. But let's jump into setting up the wheel on Gran Turismo. Okay, so I've connected the wheel to the PlayStation. I am on Gran Turismo 7, as you can see. All I need to do here is press this button. And as you can see, we can sign in. And as you can see now, I can use this wheel to play the game. So what you're going to want to do is head up to here. And then if you click on steering controller settings, you'll see here that it says Fanatec DD Pro. It detects it as a Fanatec. So I think it's really important to state right now, again, that this is not native to PlayStation. It does not have an official license, but it does work. But the whole setup process for this was actually quite tricky. It did take a while for me to get the right settings, and the whole process isn't particularly easy, but it goes something like this. So I would unplug the Simagic wheel from the PlayStation. I would then put it into the PC, then connect it to the SimPro software, and from there you can do the adjustments. So I'd make a couple of adjustments, see how it feels, then plug it back into the PlayStation, drive for a bit, and then work out if I liked it or not, if it was an improvement. So with the wheel now connected to the PC, I can go and change my settings. As you can see here, there's quite a lot of different things to try to get used to, and I'm not going to explain every single thing here, but there are videos out there that explain exactly what each of these mean. And there's much more on offer here than in the game, Gran Turismo 7, which doesn't really offer much in terms of adjustment. So you really want to adjust your Simagic here, ideally. However, on the Sigma Cortex, as you can see down there, you can change quite a lot of the settings. Not everything, but most things can be changed on here. So you don't have to keep going back and forth between PC and PlayStation. So if you've got the Sigma Cortex to hand, which I have mine just down on my left-hand side, then it is actually very quick and easy to change the settings. But you might have noticed that during my live streams and videos of the last couple of months, I did have an issue with the throttle pedal, which was flickering quite a lot. That came down to grounding. I didn't install this wire. Between the pedal and the pedal box where all the wires go in, there was obviously some sort of interference. And then finally we have a page here for the wheel itself. So the GT Neo is the one I've got connected. Now the telemetry feedback bit here isn't going to work on PlayStation, and that is a downside of maybe using Simagic on PlayStation, is that not everything is compatible. And for example, the screen on the FX Pro, that doesn't work on the PlayStation. So there are little things like that that you have to be aware of. But now let's jump into some gameplay and see how the wheel performs on Gran Turismo 7.
Chase is the digital bank that helps you unlock your money's potential, so you can manage your spending with in-app budgeting tools.
So I've jumped onto this daily race B around Grand Valley Highway in Group 3 cars, and I've added a pedal camera, as you can see, so you can see what's going on down there. Now I initially set a qualifying time 49.2, wasn't too quick as I only had a couple laps to do it, and it put me right at the back of the grid. Not that it mattered because I was on the wet tyres, and so that was a bit of a write-off. So I'm going to show you my quickest lap here in qualifying. In the subsequent session, I can add on a wheel camera as well. Of course, using the GT Neo, which for me was the better of the three I was given. I mean, the FX Pro is technically the best wheel that I was given out of the three, but I think the GT Neo is the best all-rounder. And to be honest, I must say how good this wheel is for the price. Like less than £300, and it feels like something really double the price. But anyway, Grand Valley Highway in the Group 3 cars, the Nissan GTR being driven here. And this is quite an awkward track, I must say. And this car is not necessarily the easiest, especially Group 3 these days. It does require a bit of finesse on the throttle pedal, because these cars at the moment are, I would say, quite unstable, quite oversteery on throttle. So you've got to be quite diligent with how you apply the pedals. Now, as I kind of briefly touched upon earlier, I have set up my pedals to have sort of a medium level of strength. I've set it to 60% strength on the brake pedal. So obviously there's headroom there. I could set it up to be quite a lot more stiff if I wanted, but I think this good medium ground is a good place to be. So this lap was fairly solid. My first lap on this session, 49.7, I knew that a lap well into the 48s was possible. That chicane there, quite awkward to get right. And the force feedback, I think, giving good communication overall. As I said earlier, it kind of borrows from Fanatec DD Pro direct drive or the DD force feedback. Therefore, it's fairly familiar, but it's not exactly the same as what you'd feel on that Fanatec wheel. Anyway, there's the lap time, 48.5. Good enough for 7th on this grid. I think it would have been good enough for 3rd or 4th in the previous race. So we're going to jump in, just a quick 4-lap race. This time with the correct tyres. It doesn't often rain around here, so I don't know why the wet tyres are on. It's a mistake that I keep making on this game, getting to change it in the garage. So already the cars in front just beginning to edge clear, but we're just going to try and ease into this race as we head down the hill towards the big braking zone at the bottom. Braking on that 400, and it's always an important aspect of any sim rig setup, I think, is just how it feels on the brake. Can you hit the brake hard initially into the braking zone and then have the sensitivity and the feel to come off the brake, to channel brake into the corner, to let the car rotate and turn in. So you need that feeling through all the stages of the braking zone. You need the hardness initially, you need the nuance as you trail brake and come into the apex. And I think, again, it took a while to get used to, given that I'm on a Fanatec for so long, but after dialing it in for many weeks, I think I'm fully used to it now, and I really like the setup. So into the tunnel, again, using that trail braking technique to get into the corner nicely. And then this section here requires a bit more feeling through the steering and the throttle over the curbs, and doing a good job there. I was never that strong through that chicane, to be honest. It's always quite a tricky part of the track. So we're definitely on the back here of this group in front, although this track is not an easy one to overtake around. It's actually quite narrow. When you really begin to race it quite a lot, you realise just how hard it is to overtake here. And you're crossing the line, still in 7th place. It looks like a good battle between the two cars in front for 4th place, although the GTR in front going way wide and conceding the position. As we look behind there, a bit of a gap, not having to worry too much. And with regard to the button mapping, as I touched upon earlier, you can see on the wheel there that I haven't put the stickers on at this point onto the wheel, but I was largely familiar with what buttons were what. Now, of course, if you buy a PlayStation officially licensed wheel, it's probably just going to have the correct buttons on it, X, triangle, circle, square, etc. So you're going to know what they are, and it's going to be a lot easier. That's not the case here, of course. So there is a bit of an adjustment period whilst you just kind of remember what button's what, and you kind of just have to aimlessly press the buttons to learn what is what, and then you learn them. So not always easy to do that. It can be a bit of a frustration if if you're someone who easily forgets. Yeah, it took me a while, but I got used to them eventually. So again, heading through the tunnel towards the end of the lap, just seeking an opportunity with these cars in front. I go a little bit narrow there and shift up a bit too soon, maybe oversteer or overcorrect on the exit. Maybe more my own drive error than the wheel. As we're going through here, through the tunnel, onto the main straight, slightly under threat from the car behind. I'm just going to stick to the left, then try to get that slipstream as I decide to cover the right hand side as this car is right on me now. I go defensive and try to protect the position. And take a look at the GTR in front, the guy in 5th. He's kind of been all over the place in this race so far, and he's very much all over the place there in the wall, as I think the Lamborghini behind me has made a mistake as well. As I kind of touched upon a moment ago, this race, or at least Group 3 cars, a little bit trickier to drive these days. I think in reality they are actually incredibly grippy and mostly quite easy to drive. They just have so much grip. But on Gran Turismo 7 right now, not necessarily the case. They do oversteer quite a lot and they're a little bit unstable. So now it's a case of, can we try to catch up with those cars in front? A little bit of a gap now. Car behind with a penalty, and so this could give me that breathing room.
I'm still streaming, aren't I? Streaming.
Needed. Not quite turning into that one early enough. As we head down the hill towards the bridge.
This reminds me, I want to get back into racing, man. I need to get back. I haven't played a racing game in over like a month, man. Well over a month actually. Last time I played it was probably way back in November.
As the car behind is going to serve this penalty, it's going to give me a bit of space. So Heaton there, getting very close in the Porsche. Let's take a look at the brake pedal into here. Really good feel. I think the way that the brake pedals feel, or all of the pedals feel, is great. The throttle has a nice amount of resistance, and of course you can change how that feels by moving the little bar up and down to give it a different amount of travel depending on how much you want. For me, I quite like a lot of travel on the pedal, so I did change that. Yeah, the brake feels really solid. Like, you really can put a lot of force into it, and then just, at the end of that travel, just begin to play with the exact amount of pressure to control the car. So I have been really enjoying the pedals, and I must say that a good set of pedals is often the most important part of the setup. Obviously the wheelbase and the wheel is kind of the headline grabber, it's the thing you look at the most, but I would say that if you want to go quicker, it's all about the pedals that you have and how you use how you use them. So it's definitely a case here now of trying to remain in 6th place. I mean, it had to happen, didn't it, guys? Finishing in P6. Well, I mean, I haven't done it yet. I need to actually finish the lap. But the the two in front, just definitely a bit quicker than me, as I kind of jumped on here and didn't really run the race too much. This was my second race, barring the DNF on the wet tyres. The laughable strategic decision there. Got on the wet tyres with a very clear blue sky here in California. So the 3 cars behind fighting. It looks like we're going to be clear here. I think it's just a good example of what this wheel looks like. The pedals, the wheelbase on Gran Turismo. You can see it clearly works. There's no delay, no lag, which was one of my primary concerns going in, with the converter. Give you just like a bit of a delay, and you just can't really afford to have any delay when you've got force feedback, and obviously motorsport works in tenths of a second. You need to have that very fast input or response. Ultimately, at the end of this one, going through to finish in a very solid 6th. Not the most exciting race, but we got the job done.
With the YouTube Music app, you can start a radio station with up to 30 artists.
Okay, pretty good race there, I think. The GTR in front did spin out. It was quite a hard car to control, but the wheel did its job. I felt in control the entire time. So I think it's fair to say that once you've got this Sim Magic wheel set up and dialed in with good settings, it's absolutely a very viable wheel. The force feedback, very good. But one thing I did want to talk about is the fact that it's non-native, and therefore, when you look at the wheel, it's not necessarily easy to work out what all the buttons are. It does take a bit of time to get used to that. So what you can do is refer to this diagram to tell you what all the buttons do. Or alternatively, I've bought a sticker pack, as you can see. You can put these onto the wheel, of course, and that will tell you what button is which. But to be honest, after a couple of months of using this wheel, I was quite used to the buttons without the stickers anyway. Now, I did give the wheel a quick test on iRacing just to really maximize the performance of it and to see exactly what I can get from the FX Pro wheel. And my goodness, this is where this wheel really does shine and you can really utilize every feature of it. So the FX Pro, of course, has the really beautiful screen, and it is a massive shame that it doesn't work on PlayStation. It isn't compatible. So we should probably go through some costs of what this setup would set you back. So the Alpha U would set you back roughly £1,155. The GT Neo wheel is about £295. The pedals down there, £760. And then the Sigma Cortex, about £85. So that totals roughly £2,300. So if you're looking for a cheaper way into the Sim Magic ecosystem, you'd probably want to go Alpha Mini, GT Neo, the P500 pedals, and still the Sigma Cortex. That would total around £1,200, which I don't think is actually unreasonable. And that would be actually still a really good setup. So now, the settings that I use on everything, I will put them on screen, but also in the description of the video as well. So the settings on this Sigma Cortex are as follows. I mean, they are listed, so you can just copy those. The settings I use within Gran Turismo itself, there's two that you need. The force feedback maximum torque, I've put at 5. And then the force feedback sensitivity I've put at 2. And then we have the settings within the Sim Magic Sim Pro software as well. Now, a lot of these are the same thing as on the Sigma Cortex. Some of them are a little bit different, like the max torque one here. Then you have the other effects button here, and that's a couple more different settings. 540 degree rotation, as you can see. And then the pedals, obviously very important. Now for clutch, I don't really use the clutch, so I left that. The throttle has a pretty much exactly linear straight up line, and for the brake I've set it to force 60%, and then as you can see a slight curve, nothing crazy, but those are the settings I use. And also on the pedals there is a physical change you can make, and I myself on the brake and throttle have put the insert on the bottom, which I think gives a bit of a longer travel. I felt like the default position was a little bit too short with the travel. So now my overall thoughts on this setup. And firstly, let's start with the force feedback. This is obviously quite important. How does the wheel actually feel? I think it is really good. I wasn't sure how this would be, given that you have to have an adapter. Would it lag? Would it be a bit delayed? That kind of thing. It isn't. So force feedback, I would say really, really good. Really, really happy with it. Then there's the aesthetics. I think the GT Neo plus the Alpha wheelbase, or all of the Alpha bases to be honest. Then the pedals, I think they all look great. I think build quality is high. I think, like, you know, clicking the buttons and just pressing the pedals, the materials used, it looks premium, it feels premium. I think the Sim Pro software was decent. Didn't take too long to get that set up, and I felt like I was able to customize things in a way that I wanted. Now for some of the negatives, I would say because it's non-native, it's not necessarily easy to set up on PlayStation. So if you're looking for something that you just want to plug in and play instantly, this probably isn't the way forward. We touched upon this earlier, but it's not necessarily easy to remember all of the buttons and stuff because it isn't an officially licensed PlayStation wheel. There are ways around that, of course, of which we have mentioned. The rotary dials on these wheels plus the screen on the FX Pro don't work on PlayStation. Another point, you have to buy the Sigma Cortex, which is another, let's say, £85 roughly. So that does add to the cost. And also, it is more expensive, I think, than most, let's say, Fanatec or Thrustmaster or Logitech kits. Now, I did mention that you can probably buy the Alpha Mini. There are cheaper ways in, but still, it is probably on the more premium end of the scale. Having said all of that, I think I was pleasantly surprised by how this performed. I was not sure if it would be good, but after playing it for a couple of months now, I'm actually really happy with where I'm at. I think my pace is good in the game. I feel comfortable when I'm playing.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get copyrighted if I do that.
Like an angel, just like crazy.
They're in Yongsan Air Station.
한 대씩 있네? 네, 한 대씩 있네?
Should I play another one? Or no, huh? What is that? What is that? Shall we call it a day there or keep going? I think we shall call it a day, man. I don't know. Oh wait, let's see what 6 ships is doing.